Crop Production and Management, Part 3, Class 8th, Biology Part. The topic is Agricultural Implements. So friends, in my two previous videos, Part 1 and Part 2, in Part 1 I discussed the introduction of the lesson, and I have here given the link of the Part 1, also the link of the Part 2. Two topics: basic practices of crop production and preparation of soil. In this Part 3, we are going to learn about agricultural implements. Now, let us learn in detail what are the agricultural implements. Before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil clumps to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for this purpose are the plow, hoe and cultivator. Here in this paragraph, one word should be remembered, should be analyzed, that is soil clumps. Formation of soil clumps while plowing the soil. Let us know the definition of clumps. Clumps are the large-sized dry soil blocks that form while tilling the soil or tilling the field. Here, let us see the picture of soil clumps that are formed while plowing the soil in the crop field. Here, let us know the definition of agricultural implements. Agricultural implements are the tools used for removing weeds, mixing and cultivating the soil. No tools for removing weeds, unwanted plants, mixing and cultivating the soil. We can understand the purpose of mixing and cultivating the soil to get better yield done by the farmer in the coming topics. Therefore, from this paragraph, we have to remember the importance of breaking down of soil clumps and the types of agricultural tools or implements that are widely used in the crop field by the farmers to get better yield or to get better food production. Here, let us see the three types of tools mentioned here in this paragraph. Here, the picture one is plow, and the second one is hoe, and third one is cultivator. You can learn about these three tools in the coming part of this video. Okay, see here, let us see another agricultural tool that is not mentioned or given in this lesson, that is the rake. Rake is a tool which is used to break the clumps and level the soil. I hope you can understand what are the clumps and how they are broken down into small soil particles by the farmer. Nowadays, farmers widely use this tool to break the clumps in an easier way. Okay, this is one of the tools used by the farmers in the crop field. Now, let us know in detail about one of the agricultural implements mentioned in this lesson, that is plow. The structure and use of plow. This is being used since ancient times for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds and turning the soil. From the sentence that I read given in the lesson, so plow is used for tilling or plowing the soil and adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds, unwanted plants, and turning the soil, which makes the soil becomes more fertile. So the fertility of the soil done by turning the soil used by this tool plow. So how farmers depend on this plow can be understood through this sentence. And next line, plow is made of wood and is drawn by a pair of bulls and other animals. Other animals means horses and a camel. In certain countries, farmers use horses and camel to pull the plow while plowing the soil or tilling the soil. Let us continue the topic. Plow. It contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. What it is? Plowshare. The main part of the plow is a long log of wood which is called a plough shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft. The other end is attached to a beam which is placed on the bull's necks. One pair of bulls and a man can easily operate the plough. Let us see the picture of the plough and how farmer maintains, pulls the plough with the help of bulls. Now see the parts of the plough also here. So in capital letters, the main parts of the plough are mentioned here. And see once again the parts of the plough. Main parts of the plough are plowshare, plough shaft, handle, beam. We can draw this diagram very easily. Examination point of view, this diagram should be prepared. So this is the traditional and indigenous ancient agricultural tool used by the farmers in our India. Okay, here once again summarize the importance of plough, that is uses of plough. Plough is used for tilling the field or ploughing the field, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing weeds and turning the soil. The indigenous wooden plough is increasingly being replaced by iron ploughs nowadays. Let us see the picture of iron ploughs. Indigenous, that means local or country made or traditional plough. So it is made up of wood. Now we have seen the picture of plough. But iron ploughs are nowadays widely used by the farmers. And the next agricultural implement or agricultural tool, hoe. What it is mentioned here in this lesson. Hoe, it is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends and works like a blade. It is pulled by animals. Let us know the importance of turning and loosening of soil. Turning and loosening of soil brings the lower layers of soil that are nutrient rich upwards so that plants can use these nutrients. It also helps in recycling the nutrients in the top soil to support growth of plants. That is the importance of loosening of soil done by the farmers with hoe or plough. Removing weeds. Here hoe is also used for removing unwanted plants. Structure is explained here. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends and works like a blade. It is pulled by animals. Let us see the picture of the hoe given in our lesson. So grip, handle, grip and beam which is placed on the bull's necks and long rod like iron structure or wood or bent plate for tilling the soil or removing unwanted plants and loosening the soil. That is the structure of hoe. And the next important agricultural implement is cultivator. Cultivator, nowadays ploughing is done by tractor driven cultivators. The use of a cultivator saves labor and time. Now we have know very well about this cultivator. Nowadays farmers completely depend on this tractor driven cultivator. Not only a cultivator, other important tools like seed drill and weed removal tools and other important agricultural tools are driven by the tractors. Farmers save a lot of time by using this tractor driven cultivators and also labor. Farmers can save money by minimizing or utilizing the laborers in the crop field. And at the same time, bulls or any other animal which are used for ploughing which are used for pulling the plow. So they are also freed from this hard work. That's why this modern tool or modern engine tool, tractor driven cultivators, are very, very important, and not only for saving the time and saving the labor, but also giving freedom to the animals like bulls, horses, camels, etc. Let us know the uses of tractor. Tractors are generally associated with farming as farmers use them alongside machinery to perform implements like plowing, tilling, sowing seeds, etc. Tractors driven cultivators save the money, labor, and also time. Let us see another picture of agricultural tool driven by the tractor. This implement, also otherwise called cultivator, which breaks the large sized crumbs into smaller soil particles and also helps in leveling the soil in the crop field before sowing the seed. Yeah, this is all about the topic regarding agriculture implements given in our lesson. And let me remind the keywords that we have come to know from this topic: soil clumps, plowshare, plow shaft, beam. Yeah, these are the three parts of the plow. And another agriculture implement, hoe, and finally cultivator. So thank you very much for watching my video, and please subscribe and click on like button. Have a nice time.